Show.
The SOTY Show.
She looks so confused right now.
That is the jingle for the SOTY Show. What do you think?
I think it's amazing.
Thank you.
Amazing. And that's not the word I would use.
Yeah, I wouldn't use that word either to describe
I would
it,
say amazing is pretty accurate description. Thank you. Payton, who is our special guest today. Payton Yeager. That's her name. She's part of the SOTY family.
If you don't know me.
And so we're having her on the SOTY Show.
The SOTY Show.
Show off the show.
SOTY.
We actually have a show now.
We do.
We're like officially a show.
Okay.
Does that look like a W to you?
No.
What do you mean it doesn't look like a W?
It looks like an M flipped upside down.
That's what a W is.
That's because
I'm glad you guys know what W's look like.
Not what
it's exactly what that is. That is an M flipped upside down. Are we gonna try for a W? Or are we just gonna keep it a upside down M?
How else would you describe a W? It's an upside down M.
The letters need to be kicking out a little bit on the edge.
Yeah, and like not.
I mean, look how there's like a spatial thing that we have to deal with. It's not like you can just do whatever you want.
I think the bottom ones don't need like the little box. I think that's what makes it more look like an M.
Yeah.
It needs to be like a sharp bottom.
Yeah. It's just an upside down M. We know it. So are we gonna try for a W?
I mean,
Or
if it comes across, I will get it. But
for now, it's the SOTY Sham.
we should be impressed that we have an S now.
Yes.
Because that was the letter we were missing. I did have an M, so that worked out perfectly for us.
Sure.
Whenever I go to your view, it just says how behind your head.
How?
How?
How about a little kiss?
What?
Peyton's not going to want to be on this podcast anymore. We do have a special guest, guys, though. Payton, welcome to the podcast.
Payton, tell us a little bit about yourself. Nobody cares.
Okay.
Why do we even have on here?
Wow.
So, my daughter almost died.
Unfazed. Tell a story about your death.
My death.
You're almost dead.
My almost.
Your near-death experience. We want to hear all about it.
Do
We
you,
only brought her on so we could talk about a near-death experience with you. It's the only interesting thing we had to think of. Let's go.
That's kind of sad.
You look very pretty today, by the way.
I know. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
No, but tell us about your near-death experience.
did you know you almost died once? Or not really? I don't think she has any idea.
Did she just like...
Which one are you talking about?
Did you just glitch a little?
I think this is all news.
Which
to her.
one are you talking about?
you just
How many
really
times
got
have you
that.
almost died?
Let me think.
That's concerning.
We're bringing Payton on here, and we're going to start from the very beginning, her birth, which happens to also be the day she almost died.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that day. It was an interesting one for sure.
I remember too. It was very traumatic.
Right.
She remembers. That's always nice.
Yeah.
Tell us a little about it then. What do you remember about the day?
I don't think I should.
From your perspective, tell us all about your perspective.
Let's not hear about her perspective.
She came out. There was my bright, shiny face.
That was not the best view to wake up to, like first face,
I would like to say I was like grinning ear to ear,
Do you
but
think the
really,
first face she saw was really your face?
of course.
I bet the first thing she saw was just a pair of hands in her face.
That's not a face. Normally I'd say possibly, but with her I don't think I was the first face she saw because
I don't think so.
when her little head came out, it was like bright purple. And our doctor, who has delivered all of our babies except for one, immediately reached in, started grabbing things because it was getting out of control. There was a rope around her neck.
Umbilical cord is what it's called.
Yes. And this is before
Who put this rope there?
This is before I cut that thing off, so it was still around you.
Yeah, she had the umbilical cord wrapped around her neck. I think twice, for sure once, maybe even almost a second time. And I just remember the doctor spinning her around, rolling the baby.
She was like a pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
It's
that.
tossing.
That's why I love pizza so much.
She does have a
A little
fun
purple
place
pizza.
in her heart for pizza. But yeah, he was unrolling, and then they whisked her away. I didn't get to see her for quite some time.
Yeah, it took a minute. And she wasn't crying, which was the concerning part, right? Because you were just like, not breathing. And so I guess that makes you not cry. That's why they want you crying when you come out. But they lay her on the heat lamp. And so she's laying there like this.
Feeling the sun.
Yeah, she was just basking.
She's a rotisserie chicken.
Except for she was like purple and her chest, so she's breathing and her chest was caving all the way in. There's like this dent happening in her chest.
She
Nasty.
was unable
Desperately
to
trying to get air.
It's because your lungs,
Like,
thinking back at it, your lungs weren't fully developed. You were born early and
tiny.
You just weren't ready yet to come, and you did, and your lungs needed extra help, and they let us know that pretty quickly. She was laying there and they're like, we're gonna push a button and a bunch of people are gonna come in and it's gonna get crazy.
Yeah, then there's like, don't panic, but I'm gonna push something. It's gonna seem like a panic, and it did. She started yelling at everyone to shut off cameras.
Demanded
which
the
this is even,
cameras
we weren't even
turn
like
off.
filming for YouTube, I don't think.
No,
It was
we were
before
not.
YouTube even, and we just had grandma was filming. We had two grandmas in the room too.
Mm-hmm.
So one grandma's filming, the other grandma is hovering over my shoulder. Breathe, Peyton! Breathe!
She told me about that one.
Yeah.
And I
She
was
was
like,
tearing up and everything. Like,
stop talking. Because I was panicked also and trying to stay calm. I was like, let the nurses do their job. And they did an excellent job. And
They did.
then Peyton stayed in the hospital for 175 days or something like that.
More like 9.
9 days in the hospital.
She was in the NICU for 9 days in a little incubator. It was so cute. A little body inside there, little bow in her hair, and
She was
fuzzy
tiny.
head, and just kind of sat there all
Tubes and wires hooked to her everywhere.
tubes and wires everywhere
9 days, $250,000.
in
medical
damages.
wow,
Jeez.
unexpensive.
That's $250 million.
Not quite.
I almost got her. $1 million.
$250,000. That's a lot of money, Peyton. When are you going to pay us back for that?
You owe us $250,000. I mean, that didn't all come out of our pocket,
No,
but we're going to say that it did.
When they give you that bill and you're like, what?
Like, what if we had to pay this? If we actually had to pay the full bill?
Yeah, that would have been scary.
Then what did you pay?
I don't remember, but it doesn't
Paid
matter.
what you were not cheap.
Somebody paid
I'm
a
expensive.
lot of money for you to be alive.
Who?
Insurance companies or whatever.
Yeah.
Bill Gates.
But not you guys. Like,
Yeah, actually, they knew you were going to be a star.
Yeah.
So it was Hollywood. They paid for you.
they needed me.
Yeah.
So tell us your perspective. You came out. What did you see?
I saw.
Could you breathe?
No. Yes, I could breathe. I was faking it.
She was so tiny, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I remember she was like super tiny,
So she was 5 pounds 4 ounces.
laying there, bluish.
Super tiny.
Yeah, it was.
Was she your smallest?
No. Parker was our smallest. Yep. But Peyton was the second smallest.
Your skin was the color of this sweater. It was a scary time, though, because she was seriously in the hospital for a long time, and then it was like trying to figure out how to feed you. They had to like put a
They had
feeding tube down your
feeding
throat,
tubes.
pump you full of
She
whatever.
came home with oxygen, a heart monitor. She had to be on oxygen for like a month after at home because she just liked that oxygen. We would take it, the doctor would take it off and see, and then she would.
That oxygen thing was crazy too, because we'd have it and people would just be sitting around, and all of a sudden
Heart
it'd be like,
monitor.
beep, and everyone would start panicking because they knew there's a baby hooked to that thing.
I just needed some attention.
But it's just like,
Sometimes,
it
yeah.
usually just slipped off of her, and so then it freaked out. But it did make for some good, funny moments.
Yeah. Just,
No one wanted to hold you because they were too scared of you.
Yeah, we would walk around. She had all these wires hooked.
She
to
looked
her.
like Darth Vader before he got into his suit.
Wow.
Do you even know what that looks like?
No. But it sounds horrible.
It's horrible.
But she was cute.
I know.
You've been described as
I know.
fairy-ish, elfish.
Why? Because she has ears like Jared.
How dare you, Jared?
Whoa. Jared has fairy ears?
Not that big.
No, Jared's ears poke out and hers point and poke out. She has little pointy.
And she has a little pointy nose-ish.
All right, Peyton, ready? Show the camera. Let's see your ears. You got them there. I feel like
They're pointy in there.
They're not. They were pointy ear when she was little, I feel like. But there's a little.
So one Halloween,
No.
Did we dress her? I don't even think we dressed her up necessarily. Or we were at like a baseball game and she was wearing like a hat and stuff. And they're like, oh, it's Baby Yoda.
They're like, it's so cute that you like go along with it because you were like wearing green, I think, and then had this little ear thing.
Like,
it looks like Baby Yoda.
I was like, that's just her face.
And there was no baby. This is before Baby Yoda. Ouch. This is before the real Baby Yoda came.
This is before the real.
I am the original
You're
Baby
the
Yoda.
original Grogu.
Sure. It's Baby Yoda, by the way.
I think not. And that is the story of how you almost died, though. I mean, it was a crazy time. It was actually, we say almost died. I don't think she was ever very close to dying.
No.
But there was like, if we were in the hospital, that would have been a scary situation, I think.
Yeah. So like technically without modern medicine, Peyton wouldn't have survived.
We appreciate our doctor too.
We appreciate
our nurses,
all the medical staff. They were awesome and got her exactly what she needed. But I didn't get to hold Peyton for a long time, not until she was already like situated in the NICU. I think it was the next day.
Really? Was it that long?
Or it was several hours, at least like 8 hours after, because I could go in and look at her in that little bed thingy, but
yeah, she was
I didn't get to hold her for a very long time. It explains a lot.
And it was hard to get her out of the hospital.
Touch.
Yeah, that's all.
We had to like fight to get you out of the hospital because when you go in the NICU, they're like, you're not getting out of here.
Yeah, she has to like
pass tests.
Pass all these tests.
When you're in the NICU, you've got to. It's hard to get out. Like, you have to pass like extra things
it's
that
like,
probably a normal baby wouldn't.
It's harder to break out than like a maximum prison.
Yeah.
And they tell you that too. They're like,
I tried to sneak
now
her
good
out.
luck to get out.
I don't even pass like 5th grade math tests. How am I supposed to pass that?
I mean,
I didn't pass it.
Let's talk about the effects of low birth weight babies.
or being oxygen deprived for a certain amount of minutes. It kills brain cells, guys.
But it's okay. We love you.
They were tests on
Bullying.
you had to eat a certain amount of formula.
On your own.
You had to eat without sleeping and falling asleep. You were too little, so you'd fall asleep and you weren't eating enough, and so they wouldn't let you leave. And then also the oxygen stuff, and then you were jaundiced a little bit, so then they had to put you
I have
on
no
that.
idea.
You were like a little glowworm in this box. And then mom had to stay in the hospital. So they gave her like a room off in this weird wing where no one else was at, which was also creepy, by the way.
It was.
She's like by herself
there.
And I would
in the hospital
go
for 9
home and then
days.
come back. And you'd have like your little strawberry shakes and burgers because that's like all they have at a hospital.
I ate a strawberry shake 3 times a day.
And
That's nice.
but she was just there in a bed waiting for you, and she'd go walk back and forth every like however many hours because it was like a strict.
They would call and say,
"Come feed
she's
her."
ready to eat.
And you were not.
No, you were sleeping.
And none of our babies ate as much as they always say. They're always like, "Oh, you need to eat every like 1.5 minutes."
What?
I know it's crazy.
No,
That is a
he's so
lie. You have
wrong.
1.5 minutes.
Yeah, they feed you like crazy when you're a baby.
Wait, that's no.
But regardless, you did not eat as much as you were supposed to, and so you stayed there, and then we were like, "They're never gonna let her out of here.
I was full.
They were gonna lose you to the hospital."
In your new home,
No.
who would have come and visited you?
You wouldn't have come and caught me?
We had to do a birthday party at the hospital. Taylor's birthday party was at the hospital.
We did.
She might not forgive us yet about that.
She still blames
She's
me for
never
that.
gonna forgive
I mean, it was
us.
your fault.
Well, I
Who
was
else should she blame for that?
mom.
Maybe if you would have been born healthy.
Your guys' birthday.
She birthed me too early.
You were fiddling around in there with that umbilical cord. If you had not been born, it's a good thing you came early. If you had an umbilical cord wrapped around your neck, that's not good.
Yeah, that's not good at all.
Our doctor, though, he like reached in there and like pulled it off of her neck. I think as like she's coming out, that's when it like tightens usually, right?
Yeah.
But it was scary.
It was terrifying.
And that was the day that Peyton almost died.
And Baby Yoda was created.
That's me.
So, how do you feel about your ears? We know how Jared feels.
Why am I here? Like, what is this?
Why
Your
am I here?
your head will grow into them. That's what happened with me.
Jared's still waiting for his head to grow into his.
My ears are not that big.
Jared
So
will take
I
his
would
ears.
say that I think Peyton has more features that are
attractive?
similar to
Oh.
Steve. Possibly.
Really?
We've been told that, but I don't know.
It's
Like,
not always. It's not just features. I think they talk about like the way we stand. Is that a feature?
I mean, it's part of
Like you're talking facial features maybe, but I think they say
I would say humor. I feel like you both kind of have like toilet humor.
Nice.
What does that even mean?
What is that? That
They
was
both
not
don't
nice.
understand things. They both aren't very good at lines.
Huh?
You tell
They
them what
both
to
have-
say, they
they
don't
both
really
have
know how to
ADD.
say. Both have
This is
ADD.
not fair. I'm getting compared to him.
Oh.
We're both super hot.
I mean, maybe one of us. You can.
Thank you. I do appreciate you like giving me all credit for the good ones.
Yeah.
No, but I
You
have
both look like Brendan Fraser.
I have no idea who that is.
I have a picture of both of them like standing, and from behind they
Our arms all
stand.
shut.
Their posture is the same way. They're like kind of hold their arms.
So does
out
your
like this.
arms like touch your body when you squeeze them together?
Yes.
And I always thought it was just because I'm fat, but I think it's just my natural body stance is like widespread.
You can just touch.
I don't know
I
though.
mean, I can do that.
Payton is extremely flexible.
Payton's flexible.
You are not
But when we stand, we both have like our arms out a little bit.
Yeah. Their stance and like kind of the way you hold yourselves
Yeah, Jordan made fun.
are
of me
very
because of that.
similar.
She's like, "Why do you walk like this?"
You guys both walk like actually like yeah.
Like what?
PC. Wait.
She's like, did you say PCs or NPCs?
She said PCs.
No, I meant no. I said what that.
You meant NPC.
No, I
meant
said
NPC. You said PC.
No, she did.
Right.
You guys are being so mean to me right now.
Whoa, we're not being mean. We're so happy to have a special guest on our podcast for the first time ever. You're the first guest on this podcast.
I do have a comment for you that Chloe Black said. She's asking, Peyton, did you take over SOTY Sisters? I guess it's been pretty much all of your TikToks on SOTY Sisters.
Gosh.
Yeah, well, Peyton is the most willing to film them, and she likes to do them. So yeah, she's taken over SOTY Sisters.
And she might be the funniest because we were just talking about how she's funny like her dad.
Well, like there's kind of different humor, like extensions.
I would agree.
I have this
There's
question for you,
different levels.
Peyton.
Yeah.
Is your dad's humor cringe humor? Is that the way that you'd explain his humor?
I think that's an accurate description of my humor.
Would you say he's
Intentionally cringe.
Yes, for sure, intentionally.
Or just accidentally cringe?
Sometimes accidentally.
Intentional and
Accidentally
accidental.
creepy, intentionally cringy.
Yes, it comes across
Your-
very.
some of your jokes are just not okay.
Oh, well, I have, yeah, I mean, I am hilarious, but it's adult humor. And I tell it to kids.
That was not what I was talking about.
And not a lot of
And
adults
that
laugh
is
at
not
it.
what she was talking.
What were you talking about
I
there?
talked about the puzzle piece and stuff like that.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Oh, that was just, hey, those are secrets that we don't talk about.
Yeah, those are between the two of you.
She shares our deepest, darkest secrets just right here on the internet. There's 5 million people possibly watching this podcast. Right?
Don't give him a puzzle and take one piece out of it. Don't do that.
Don't mess with my puzzles.
Yeah, that's the other thing that they have in common. They both are puzzlers.
Excellent puzzlers.
They're puzzled by their puzzles.
Who's the greatest, though?
Me.
Go
Okay.
finish the puzzles.
Well, I finished the puzzle. Actually, I put the last piece on.
Peyton did actually technically finish the puzzle, so
Me?
she can.
I mean, that was an allowed moment.
Well, no, not really. You can just go like this.
I broke her little
I
heart
went-
though when I came and I said, "Oh, the puzzle's done." She was like, "I was like, but we're missing a piece."
I knew it was that one piece.
You were more mad that I finished the puzzle though.
I would have.
The problem is they would start the puzzle and never finish the puzzle because they are so alike.
Okay. Well,
I think
I
you're
do think
more
we're
like
like
your dad.
We're alike, and for that reason, I think we need to play a little game.
what game?
We are gonna play a little game called "Do You Freaking Know Me at All?" Is that what it's called? I never know what the games are called.
That's a good. That
I guess so. That's what we're calling it.
Who knows my best daughter or wife?
best
Who knows me
daughter
best?
or wife.
Who knows me best? My daughter or wife?
I'm wondering if I should just read the lines for anything that's his.
Let's
I'll
find
just
out.
Read it for
I
him.
think so.
I mean,
Let's find out.
We're gonna play a little game. Who knows me best?
We're gonna play
my
a little
daughter
game.
or my wife.
Who knows
Done.
me best? I am trying to give my lines here.
Go.
No wonder I do bad with lines. I have terrible directors. I almost said a bad word.
It's written.
Who knows me best? My daughter
for
or
word
my
what you
wife?
need to
We're
say.
gonna play a little game.
Yeah, but it's written all the way down here, so I have to be like,
After we told you 3 times before the podcast of what it is.
If you can't remember that, remember
I don't
that.
even know what that says. Glasses.
Okay.
who knows me best? My daughter or my wife? We're about to find out. My twin daughter. Is that a thing?
I don't.
We're twins.
You're making it one now.
My twin daughter.
My twin daughter.
Doesn't sound the best.
I don't have anything I need for the game, so that's going to make this complicated. So we'll start off with some deep, dark questions.
Let's not.
When I was 7,
Okay, this is good.
what was the first thing I ever stole?
Okay, why?
This is a warm-up round, by the
Cup
way.
of coffee.
What?
I mean, it's a story. You drink coffee and you you didn't steal it, but you drink it without. Wait.
Okay, it's possible. I think it was tea that you're referring to, but I don't count that as stealing. I'm talking about I stole stuff when I was a kid.
Well, I could believe that.
So tell
Candy.
what was my favorite? We'll change it. What was my favorite thing to steal when I was a
What's
kid?
your favorite thing
In elementary
to steal?
school.
You had a favorite thing
This
to
is like
steal?
a hobby.
Oh, I know.
Pencils.
Good guess. No.
You threw them at the sky.
Bonus points if you know what I called them. I don't know if that's what they're called, but what we call them.
You took the things off the cars, the little
Bumper,
nuts thingies.
You're close. It's the
For sure.
No, he
Tires.
took off.
The
Well, he
tires.
also took off the.
Not at 7.
Oh, at 7 you're talking
this is
about.
just elementary school. Are you talking about the pizza signs?
I was talking about the
You
pizza.
No, that's later down the road. I stole my whole life. I'm a thief. But these, so they put the little, I don't know, we call them chromies because we didn't want the little black rubber ones. We wanted the metal ones. And I'm not going to give away who else did this because this is a crime. But we would actually sneak around our neighborhood. Back in the days, kids roamed the neighborhoods. That's
Not
how old I am.
anymore.
We roamed. We had like a don't go past this main road and this main road. And it was a huge area that we roamed around. And so I actually would go and we would take these little things. We'd put them in a box. And we had this heavy box. And we would bury it in my backyard because we were worried we were going to get caught because we were stealing.
They are
them.
burying
You buried stuff.
stuff that they stole.
And then we took it to an auto store because we heard a rumor that they buy these things. And we walked in with this heavy box of, hundreds of these things that we've taken off cars for like a year. And they were like, we do not buy that junk.
And who have you taken these from?
They're like, what are you?
And where did you
Why
get
would you steal those? That was, I think, his next question was like, why would you steal those? Look at this. We have the stuff we needed.
We have a delivery.
Thank you, Stevie. You want to say hi to the podcast?
Hi, podcast.
But
Get
they
out
don't
of
want to
here.
say hi to you.
Secret VIP guest, and I'm gone.
All righty.
I'm the VIP guest. The first one here.
That is true. Peyton is the technical VIP.
He got kicked out, actually.
Yes.
So we're going to play a little game. Who knows me best, Jamie or Peyton?
Okay.
All right. So what I did is I went to the store this morning and I bought a bunch of stuff that I like and things that are similar to it. And I'm going to hold up 2 items and you guys have to decide which one I prefer.
Easy.
Whoa.
Let's do it.
So you're gonna hold them up. We don't need to write anything down then for this.
Oh, you can still
I
write
think
down
you
which
do need to
one.
write them down
No,
so that
okay.
you guys both can answer. It's
That's
the same
true.
thing.
We'll write them down.
I'm not the best at spelling.
Oh, I am editing a gaming video right now.
How do you give her the
Pistachio.
Let's have a little spelling bee.
Oh,
Ready.
Wait,
No.
Pistachio.
Wait, before we do a spelling bee,
P-I-S-T-A-C-H-I-O.
before we do a spelling bee,
Pistachio.
should we get some pepperoncinis to eat?
It's a-
Speaking of editing videos,
Mustachio.
have you ever heard of a pepperoncini?
He says you can't say it right.
Pepperoncini?
Pepperoncini.
I mean, I don't know what a pepperoncini is. I know it's that little, like, some type of...
Yeah. So I don't know if Jared should be going at pain right now.
I thought they were like pepperoncinis,
Yeah.
not pepperoncinis.
I know how to say pistachio.
Pepperoncinis.
If that's what you're asking.
It's mustachios.
All right. So are you girls ready for Who Knows Me Best?
Yes.
My daughter or my wife?
Wow.
How long have we been married, by the way?
35 million years.
19 years.
19 years. 19. And Peyton, how long have we been twins for? At least 6 months.
6 seconds.
Okay. So, I am actually just going to be grabbing random items. There is no order or logic.
What?
Can you see these very well? All right.
Yes.
So, would I prefer, what are these ones? Mini twists or sticks? I'm trying to give the proper name. Mini twist or stick pretzels? Which one would I prefer? Write it down.
I don't know.
Kind of twin doesn't know.
No cheating.
I'm not cheating.
No cheating. If any of you cheat, especially off of my wife's paper, I will absolutely lose it.
I don't think Can I see the back again?
Sticks or
Sticks or
regular pretzel?
Just let me-
Sticks or regular?
Sticks or twists.
Just let
Those
me-
are the
Sticks or
two.
twists?
Just let me see it one more time.
Oh my
know
gosh.
how to spell it.
No, I know how to spell it. Like, okay.
Sticks or twists? All right.
It's easy, guys.
Answers, please.
1,
No.
2, 3, and stick pretzels.
Sticks. They both know me. A point for each of them. Maybe keep your tally of your
Ding,
points.
ding. I get a point.
You each get a point. I mean, that's an easy one. So I
Give
started off.
myself
Everybody likes the stick pretzels best, right?
1 point.
That's not just me.
I think so.
Yeah, sticks are.
They're easier to eat. I
Yeah.
think they taste better, even though
I don't know why.
I think it's logic. It's a weird psychological thing, but I feel like they taste better.
They've got to be the same thing, but they just and they have that little like crisp.
Maybe you can have more salt on them.
No,
It's
that's
easier
probably
to get
true.
the salt on them, and that's why they taste better.
I like it. That might be it. Round dose. Dr. Pepper or Mountain Dew?
That's actually really easy.
This is actually a trick question. Maybe not.
Maybe you saying it's a trick
Does it
question is
depend
the
on the
trick.
time of day? Like to me, it like they're different. Like for
I'll
different
allow
times.
questions. You guys have questions for me
I
regarding
do not
this
have
question.
questions. You're just saying this or that. So,
So wait, if you write it down, you can't unwrite it?
well,
No. That's just like right now. That's not the question. You know, never mind.
You want to hit mom in the face with that thing.
are you saying you can't erase it and write it after I give my answer or after he says what the answer
No.
is? You
No, after
cannot.
I ask this question, you're not going to go,
No, you can change it if you
Okay, ask a question.
well, does it matter on diet Dr. Pepper or diet Mountain Dew?
No,
Are you
it's
showing
between.
exactly what
I'm
it is?
showing exactly what it is.
Okay.
Mountain Dew, Dr. Pepper.
Which one? What's your choice? What's his choice? What's your choice for
And
his choice?
I might just do a follow-up question with this instead.
A follow-up one instead. I'm getting a point for this one.
What are you doing? What?
Are you ready?
We're
Yeah.
waiting for you. That's what
I'm
we're
ready.
doing.
I'm ready. I'm
Okay,
ready.
ready? 3, 2, 1.
Dr. Pepper is the correct answer.
So we each get a point.
If it was June 22nd, which one would I prefer and why?
Is this another
I
point?
don't know when June 22nd was.
Okay, I won't say
So
that.
she
No
said,
points.
She said, or you said Steven's birthday on Steven's birthday.
In the winter,
he would drink
I
Mountain
drink Dr.
Dew.
Pepper. In the winter, I drink Dr. Pepper. In the summer, I drink Mountain Dew.
That's how I am. That's why I would say that because
Yeah.
like Mountain Dew is
But
more of a
overall-
citrusy, more of
but
a
overall,
refreshing
if
type.
he's not giving a date overall,
Yeah,
his
giving a
is
choice,
Dr.
I'm
Pepper.
picking Dr. Pepper. But
That's because
should-
like Mountain
if it
Dew is
would've
more
been
of a
summer.
refreshing, and Dr Pepper is more of just like a candy
yeah.
in a way. Like it's
Dr. Pepper's like my
sweeter.
coffee.
What is
I
this
don't like coffee.
conversation? What?
I like Dr. Pepper. So if it's winter, I need to warm up inside.
I
Dr.
like
Pepper's
lemonade.
my go-to.
Sure.
Lemonade makes me feel lemonade.
What's next?
Oh my gosh. I know mine.
No, this is not a sponsored video. Which do I prefer? The red or the blue chips? Cool Ranch or nacho cheese?
I don't know.
Which one does Jared prefer?
I prefer the blue.
Ooh. What about you, Peyton? Which one do you prefer? Blue. Jamie?
I used to like the blue, but I'm now nacho.
I like both.
But I'll put you on something else. The Doritos that are Tapatio Doritos.
Those
the
are good.
Best Doritos.
The salsa
ever made.
verde ones are also very good. The green ones.
I just like the
The
red.
Tapatio ones are the best.
So, like, can I
But
eat those
other than that,
after?
blue is
Sure.
good.
Can I have these?
All right. So,
For participating.
have you written down a red or blue?
No.
Stop trying to steal my chips. I got these chips for me.
Wait.
Why would I?
You said
do-
we
I think the majority of kids like the blue more than the red.
Really?
Yeah. As kids, the kids
they're
love
cool.
rainbow.
I
They're
know
cool,
adults
yeah.
like to give kids the blue because it's less messy.
Is that the? Oh yeah, because
I haven't thought
It's
about
less
that.
the red stuff
The
wiping
cheesy-
everywhere. You do get the stuff all over your hands from the blue ones, but it's still
Okay.
easier to clean.
Oh, Peyton's finally finished.
I had to restart because what you were just saying 2 seconds ago.
I mean, I was not giving any hints to what I prefer.
Okay.
Let's go. Ready?
And
2, 1. Nacho.
Ooh. We got our first difference. We got our first difference.
Is
is
blue?
correct.
I told
Really?
you. You were saying
Alright.
because you were like, I feel like it's more for kids, and you're like, well, because you're not a kid.
In-depth reading. So you didn't really know that? You don't really know me best? Is that
No,
what you're
I read your
You're
mind.
winning right now. Did you mark yourself a
You
point?
are winning.
Peyton takes a gigantic lead right now
I just thought
over my wife.
I thought you just like nacho flavor.
I wrote red, and then I was
stuff
like,
that.
wait a second, I can
You always
see.
like cheesy stuff.
And it was blue. That easy.
They're good.
I
And
didn't want to be known as a kid.
maybe I'll share those with you.
Oh wait.
You didn't want the red one, so that means I get it.
This one only works this time of year.
Sorry guys.
Who knows me best?
I'm taking it.
Would I prefer a regular Reese's peanut butter cup? By regular, I mean 2 peanut butter cups. Or an egg Reese's peanut butter cup.
This is probably the easiest one.
Of what he prefers.
Which one's better? Like everyone knows.
I didn't say which one's
one
better.
of
I said
them
which
is
one do I
better.
prefer. I'll let you guys look at them.
I would assume he likes the one that's better.
There's no a difference.
There's a huge.
What do you mean there's not a difference? They're exactly the same thing is what you're saying? Just because they're made by the same company and implying they're the same thing? That is not true. Which one do I like better?
Okay.
It is
Can I explain
scientifically
myself?
proven. There's
Scientifically proven.
yes, one has a different
That's not even
chocolate
that
to peanut butter ratio,
That's possible.
I'm
and which makes one better than
I'm
the other.
ready.
But one doesn't have,
I'm ready.
I mean, the jaggedy lines, the delicious peanut butter. You
I'm
sure you want
ready.
that? And,
3, 2, 1. The egg kind.
yeah, I mean, that's obvious.
Did you say egg too?
I tried to sell this for a second, but I can't.
He
The
pushed
egg is
too
just so
hard.
much better.
He pushed
Jared
too hard.
gave it away by saying there's an obvious answer.
The only
No,
reason
I knew it was going to be the egg. It's just when you said 2 in 1, I was like, but
You know what I like even better? They actually have those eggs now that are Reese's peanut butter cups, and I like those better too. It's
Yeah.
really good.
I need to confess something. The only reason why I chose egg is because I thought you would be like, oh, I'm eating healthy things, but not healthy.
Because it's an egg.
Yeah. That's why it's...
It's a chocolate
I'm
peanut butter
losing
egg.
to this.
No, like...
You're-
All right, let's move on because that point made no
I'm
sense.
saying
I was
your logic doesn't make sense.
No, because Dad's like, you know what? I'm going to eat healthy. So let's have an egg.
Wow.
Chocolate.
All right.
I'm so confused.
This one might be easy too, but I don't know. Which corn nut do I prefer, chili picante or ranch?
That one could be tough because they both are fire.
They're both delicious.
They're both really good.
Both delicious. Both always available in any store you go to, pretty much.
And there's one that you prefer.
Ranch or chili picante? Con limon. I just saw that now. I didn't know that was a thing.
Say that again.
Hey,
What'd you just
write
say?
Limon.
it. Just write it.
It's French.
No, it's not.
I'm just going to...
This is con limon
Limon.
with lime.
It's French.
The only reason
Not
I'm
even
going to
close.
lose this one...
Dude, why would it say chili picante if it wasn't French?
Because that is
Have
not
you ever
in
been to
French.
France? That's a huge thing in
Is
France.
French
That's
like
also
lime
Spanish.
also-
I bet it is pretty similar.
I bet it's they're both.
Picante is hot, is
But
But the way I said
spicy.
it with
They're both
limon,
Latin
that would be a
based.
French
Limon, yeah, if you say
Limon.
Are you ready?
limon.
I'm ready because
Limon.
what they're talking about is
All right, so which is best, in my opinion?
3, 2, 1. Chile.
Ranch or chili picante?
What
You
did
got a
say?
difference again.
Ranch,
Got a
and I
difference.
said
This is a big moment for my wife.
yeah.
Who sat next to me on plenty of road trips where I just
Here's the
choose
thing.
him.
The only reason why
We're
I did ranch is
tight.
because I didn't know how to spell chili. Compose or whatever. Okay? Compose or whatever. I don't know how to spell that.
What did she say?
It was kind of a
No,
trick
it's
question
not
because
the
you
word.
just did ranch
Just say Not
Doritos.
the word at all.
You just did ranch Doritos.
Yeah, I did do ranch Doritos,
That,
I could-
I could
So-
see.
so-
And I do like those. I like the ranch flavor.
And I've only seen you have those.
So
But
Peyton
also-
has the same spelling capacity as her father, and that's why she's losing right now.
Are you just being mean to me right now?
No.
Actually, you guys
I
are
can spell
tied.
Whatever
Say
made up
you're
word she
more
had
alike.
coming on there.
Compose.
Actually, you guys are tied.
You're
We're
tied.
tied right now,
You're
4
tied.
to 4.
Yeah, so
4 to 4.
It's about to get real serious.
nothing.
Ew. No.
These are
No.
raw steaks,
Something on your face.
which are very close to how I
no,
like
it's
them
just one of
cooked.
these things.
Okay, go. Sorry. Say.
What is happening over here?
Sorry, I was
Can
helping
we
a
do a
woman.
podcast, or are you guys are just gonna chitty chatter?
You guys chitty chatter all the time.
Okay.
I don't know.
What if-
Raw meat. And I'm gonna have to explain this because this is how I know they don't know.
Yeah.
These are two different steaks, by the way.
Okay.
One is called a top sirloin, boneless steak, and the other one is a choice beef ribeye, boneless steak. Which one would I prefer?
So they're both boneless.
Yeah, and I'm just reading what is said on here, not for any particular reason. Ribeye or a sirloin?
They're both boneless. Paige.
Yeah, well, he
Boneless?
likes bones in his meat, and I don't. So he's like,
Chicken
here's
wings.
your
She's
meat.
talking about chicken wings.
Yes.
Let me
Okay,
look
chicken
at.
is a lot
let me
different than
look at
steak.
how. Let me see.
Do. And remember, these are not cooked, so it's not a very good way to tell. I watched a crazy TikTok about how they can put some kind of chemical in these things to make them look like they're red all the time for like extra weeks and they get rotten.
I don't know what any of these are called.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
Are they
That
just
was
called,
terrifying.
Are they just called meat? Like, what do I write?
Okay.
meat.
Ribeye or sirloin?
Steak.
I don't know how to spell any.
You've got the
R
meats.
or S?
Just write an R or an S.
Do you know the difference between these two steaks?
No.
Then R or S.
Just write ribeye or sirloin.
Whatever. Okay. I'm here.
Did you write your letter?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Do you know?
Oh, you're gonna mind your own business.
3, 2, 1. The ribeye.
We got a difference again,
It's
and
just the
this is an
sirloin.
obvious answer.
This
also,
is obvious.
Ribeye by far. I will
Because
still
it
be
had
eating
the
that step sirloin.
gross white stuff on it.
It's fattier.
That's
I
what
mean,
I feel like.
they are
It's
way
more
more
tender.
How am I supposed
more
to know anything
flavor.
about your meat? You guys took it the wrong way. You guys took it the wrong way.
I didn't take anything anyway.
Obviously, Jared did.
Your mom's over
I
here.
realized-
Can't even move her face. She's trying not to laugh.
Let's move on.
Gonna have to edit crap out.
Holy moly, dude! I'm your
That will be a TikTok.
What is this? I don't want to be
He's
here.
gonna get us arrested. All right, moving to the next round. More. I bought dinner for the whole week, by the way.
Oh my god.
I'm not eating any of these.
This is not just any kind of rib. It's baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back ribs. And this is wild salmon. So which one of these two?
Can you tell that Steve likes food?
You know,
Wow.
I did get all food items on purpose.
Yeah, who knows Steve best? Just buy food.
Who knows me best by my eating
Who
habits?
knows Steve's stomach the best?
This is gonna be hard though. Ribs or salmon? Those are huge.
How is the salmon cooked?
I mean, obviously I'm smoking either one of them.
Okay.
That's not a fair question.
Ribs or salmon? Do you have it?
I'm not even sure I know
You?
the answer to this one yet.
You don't know the answer. You got to come up with the answer in your own head. Ready?
I'm gonna see their answers then on the
3,
side.
2, 1, go. Ribs,
Baby.
baby,
Baby or ribs?
baby or ribs.
I'm not a big fan of eating babies.
Baby back.
Baby back ribs.
I don't
We
think it
both
likes
said
eating
baby back
backs
ribs.
of babies either.
It is clearly baby back ribs, but I love salmon.
All right, point for both of us.
No, that means you have to minus one and I have to add one, so we're both even.
You ready for the next one already?
Yeah,
So what's the score right now? I need an update.
I'm 6.
I'm 5.
I'm nervous about these. I should have done these first and put them back in the freezer.
Oh my gosh.
By the way, these were 2 for 1 today, so big deal.
Nice.
So I can have some.
No,
Whoa.
that's the weirdest thing I've ever heard someone say.
This is 2 for 1 means she can have one.
No, absolutely no.
But you already. Whatever.
So, which ice cream would I prefer out of these two? Mint chocolate chip or peanut butter? Chocolate peanut butter. This is a tough one because they're both delicious and this Tillamook brand is good. Not a paid advertisement.
But you can be if you want it. Tillamook.
Yeah, send us some.
Send us a million.
I did get notice that Oreo is sending us stuff. Jump on the bandwagon, Tillamook.
Oreo ice cream?
Stuff.
Maybe Oreo ice cream?
No, I'm pretty sure it's just Oreos, Peyton.
Dang
Did you
it.
write it down?
Yeah.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, and
Brown.
peanut butter.
The way she explains whichever which.
The brown.
The brown one.
I mean, it sounds way less appetizing than it did before. When you just, the brown. Like, well, maybe I do like that. So this might be one of the greatest ice creams of all time.
Delicious.
But I would probably have picked this over the other one. So yes, it is chocolate peanut butter. But I do,
Or in other words, the brown one.
The brown one. I'll take the brown
I
ice
did.
cream.
I almost switched when she said brown. I was like, maybe I do prefer the mint chocolate chip.
Okay.
I would like to order a brown ice cream cone.
All right.
A brown ice cream.
Wait.
Wait. You set him up.
I asked for an update last round and I forgot what you said.
I have 7.
I have 6.
Oh, it's close. And we're at the final 2. So,
Oh, baby.
I think. Yes. Final 2. Cauliflower or green beans?
What? Let me see that. What's that? I've never seen you make that in my life.
Okay, cool. Which one would I prefer? Who knows me best? Green beans or cauliflower? This is gonna be tough.
There should be a third option here.
Green beans or cauliflower?
Something that's not vegetables.
Did you write something down?
No.
Okay, well, hurry up and write it.
Ice cream. What do I?
Cauliflower.
You can write whatever you want to write.
Green beans. If you want a point, though, I would write one of those options.
So many layers of these type of questions.
I just scribbled the last one out.
Are you good?
Yes.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, and
Green beans.
cauliflower.
Ooh, you're both wrong. I would never put either one of those things in my mouth.
I knew that.
But unfortunately for you, Peyton, I freaking hate.
I'm already giving myself a point. I know that.
I absolutely despise green beans. Despise them. I would fight a green bean if it was a living thing.
Is it just because it looked like a pickle? A tiny
I
pickle.
think a green bean is a living thing, isn't it?
No, like a living fighting thing.
So
If I did
So
see
that
it, if
means
I saw
I-
a green bean plant, I'd kick that thing right in the jump. Let's just say that.
I feel like you're cheating now, and you just want mom to win.
Nope, I got a point.
That was-
I know that he hates green beans.
I mean, I would never put a cauliflower in my mouth either. I don't know why I look at those things. They're white. I have a bad experience with a white cockroach once. I don't want to talk about that, but
Why would you say that?
so like an albino broccoli, I'll pass on.
Let's not.
Well, I get a point.
I hear cauliflower's not that bad though.
It's not. It's delicious.
Rumor has it it's
I
not
love
so
it.
bad. All right.
It really doesn't taste like nothing.
It's very it's very good.
And I have had green beans, but I am not a fan. Final round. This one's worth 5 points.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Well, I mean, it had to be. So that it's interesting. Otherwise, this game's already over. Nerds. Big Chewy or Gummy Cluster?
The hardest one. But I've been told I know which one it is.
This is not an easy one. I might bust these open right now, actually. Maybe the rest of this episode.
Ew.
I know what it is.
I hurt my throat to make that sound.
What happened with the diet?
Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
This is a huge moment in time. Who knows me best? 3, 2, 1.
Yellow.
Big Chewy.
Yeah.
It's the yellow one.
What in the world?
Big Chewy.
It is the Big Chewy yellow.
Woohoo! Guess what that means?
I thought Janie was gonna get it wrong because she keeps getting these ones in like the freeze dried and stuff, and so I thought, oh, she thinks I like these better.
I'm the winner. Just because that's
No.
what they're freeze drying.
No, you're not.
They're just not
I
freeze
have
drying these.
10 points.
I win.
No, look. I got 10.
I have 13 points.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Show them
13
your
points
boy.
for me.
Show them.
I'm gonna get home.
Show them your board.
I'm getting dirty looks. I'm supposed to be on a daddy-daughter date right now.
Oh, yeah. She promised everybody can go.
Everybody now?
Yeah, she
So
said.
now it's a daddy family date.
Yeah, and I guess we get ice cream, so.
And I'm not picking what we're doing, apparently.
Whoa, no, Parker said, we're gonna get ice cream or whatever dad says.
We could have that.
Some 2-for-1 ice cream.
Yeah, one for me.
So the final score was Jamie beats the heck out of Peyton. Peyton,
That's because you cheated.
you're supposed to be my twin.
I wasn't married to you for 17 years.
Neither was mom.
Nope.
19.
19 years.
I wasn't married to you at all.
That means I know Dad better than you do, but I still think that you are more similar. You two are more similar.
Is that a compliment?
Take it however you want to take it.
Come here. Let's get a look. Come into my camera. Don't make any facial expression. Now smile. Now mean.
Well, there we go. The fur of the
Kissy
brow.
Oh gosh, I can't do this anymore.
All right, tell a joke. All right, so you don't know me as well as I thought you did, Payne. I thought with food, I was giving you an advantage.
Where you gave me steak, Dad,
I mean,
and salmon.
Ribeye's so good. You should know that.
She
without
made it
even-
with you one time.
She made what with me?
Like the meats. For a date.
Oh, we did have a smoking date.
So
once.
how was I supposed to know? I didn't go on a date with you.
I just know him better.
Yeah, I mean, some of these were obvious and you blew them.
Well, how long were you dating for?
Year-ish.
A year.
So basically 20 years.
Yep, we've known each other for 20 years.
You pick green beans. You should get negative.
I've known you for 13.
If you've known me for 8 days, you should know I hate green beans. Jared's over here like, oh, neither of those.
Yeah, because you don't like
it was pretty
vegetables.
easy.
I said that.
You should have written it. I would have given you points.
green, for sure.
Yeah. Peyton, do you know what a grievance is?
It's not on the board.
Do you know what a grievance is? We do a little something on our podcast called Airing of Grievances.
What's so funny?
Nothing.
I have a grievance of you laughing at your mom in the middle of a...
I'm not laughing at her.
So you are able to get something off your chest if something bothers you.
There's
And you
something
are
you
our guest on this podcast, so we're going to let you air a grievance.
The airing of grievances!
Okay.
Do you have one?
Yes.
Do you have more than one?
Do you want to hold on to the pole? Because that's part of the airing of grievances. You have a pole instead of a Christmas tree.
What?
I don't get it.
A Christmas tree? Where did that?
What is your grievance, Peyton?
You guys are all losers.
What is your grievance?
When father,
Well, why does it have to be after me?
when my Fajar,
What movie is that from?
I didn't even know that was in a movie.
I have a grievance now.
Okay, go on with your grievance.
I was not born in 1995, Dad. Anyway,
It was-
Did she say 1995?
She said 1995.
okay, real quick. What's closer? The day I graduated high school or born to 1995?
I have no idea when you were born.
I was closer to graduating from high school than I was being born.
So you're older than
I was
that?
closer to being married.
I was born in 1993.
You guys are really old.
I was born in 1981.
I thought that was like when like Albert
was there?
Einstein.
Albert Einstein. That's worse than saying Jesus. I would have preferred that.
What?
He was born in 1981.
Albert Einstein.
What is your grievance, Peyton?
I'm getting some grievances.
There's actually many.
Oh, jeez.
When father, when I have to sit by father, and he goes like this.
Why are you calling me father? Get off me.
That's what happened just right before we started.
He spreads his. What do you?
I need my man space.
No, you don't.
So that's a grievance.
That's just one
Wait.
of the many.
You have more?
Oh yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I guess it is the area of grievances.
but let's start with mother.
No.
Well, another one with mother.
What?
Okay, so Majar is when
Are we regretting bringing her on
we
this
were-
podcast right now?
no,
Does she think this is like just say whatever you want time?
I think it is. When we're about to start filming and we're all like, and we're all talking and stuff, and we're all like, and she's like this, be quiet! I'm trying to film. It's Tuesday. Like
Wow.
on Christmas.
Gotta put on
we
a
were-
happy face.
On Christmas, we were reading the night before Christmas checklist. Guys, listen, this is my favorite part. And then we'll all say it together, okay? And guys, all together. What does it say at the end?
'Twas the night before
'Twas the
Christmas.
night-
That's the
Wait.
beginning.
No.
And Merry Christmas. To
Oh, and then she's
all.
like this, and Merry Christmas to all. And to all, a good night. Okay, go to bed.
Yep, that's parenting.
Yeah, it's just my grievance.
Is it our turn?
No, we shouldn't do that right now. I'm so
I've got some grievances.
with Dad chewing.
I do hate chewing.
I shouldn't say this one here, actually.
No, you shouldn't. If you're worried about what you're saying, you shouldn't.
I'm
say it.
worried about what you're saying.
Okay, I guess it could be your turn. I don't have to say it.
I'm so worried about what's happening right now. All right, well, that was the airing of grievances.
I know. Maybe we should think again about having a guest on
No.
the airing of grievances part.
You want to air another grievance? Is that what you're saying? You better hurry because I can see the clock is ticking right now. The ending is coming of the show.
I don't have one to say right now.
Okay. Keep it in and bottle it up.
I was a little
Zip
bit
the lip
nervous.
and lock it. Throw away the key.
Until tomorrow.
This is the last time we're having a guest on the podcast because this could get worse. Like, what if she started like really spilling the tea on us?
What tea do you have, Father?
I have lots of tea. I mean, I just confessed a crime on this show today.
Yeah, but you were 7.
I did also steal stuff when I was an adult. Jared brought that up. Thanks a lot, Jared. Good to know who I can't trust in court.
You're welcome.
I
don't want to be in court anyway.
Who here would lie for me on a stand?
It depends on what you did.
If I stole something.
I would not lie for you.
What would you have stolen?
I mean, does it matter?
Yeah.
Child.
Okay.
That's called kidnapping.
That is not stealing.
Well, on
life.
that note,
Stole a life.
are we done?
Yes.
Thank you guys for watching today's podcast where we had a guest with us. She certainly spiced things up.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Comment below if you guys want us to invite any more of the SOTY family onto our podcast.
Me again.
That was terrifying.
It was scary, but we survived it. And we all know that I know Steve better. And we all know about how Peyton almost died. We're learning lots of things. And Peyton covered her pointy ears. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. Give us a big thumbs up. And check us out every Wednesday where we post new podcasts on this channel.
The SOTY Show.
And we'll see you guys next time. Bye!
What was that?